when I was young, I was always scared to do new things, try new things, do new sports, try new food. Very picky, very, stuck in my ways, very hard headed, right? And as I'm getting older, you know, I'm starting to realize the importance of trying new things, right? Going new places, hanging out with people I've never hung out with, right? Um, Forcing myself to actually talk to people. Whoa, that's scary. Um, and what I realized, right, is every time I've forced myself to do something a little bit more outside my comfort zone, trying new experiences, right? Um, I tend to normally like them a lot, or sometimes I might have the experience where I'm like, oh, I don't really like that thing, and now I know, and now I'm kind of preaching the importance of trying everything. Please try everything, especially when you're little, because you have time to. The more things that you know when you're little that you like and don't like, the more you can save yourself from when you're getting older. And um, I feel like someone's grandpa saying that, but uh, you could apply that to anything really. Uh, you know, you could be that BOP, right? You could be that you. I don't know. You could just be whatever you want to be, man. You know, I really wish there was a lot of things that I really could have done earlier, and now I'm not angry at myself, right? Because I don't really regret anything I've ever done, because it set me every option, every choice, and every decision I've ever made led me up to where I am now, and I'm very thankful. But at the same time, I look back and I'm like, dang, um, wish I did that. But it doesn't matter. All of that doesn't matter, right? It's just because the truth is, if the big man, right, whether that's whatever you believe, Jesus or universe or whatever, when the big man wants you somewhere, the big man will put you there. um, he'll find a way, an opportunity, a lane for you to do what he wants you to do. But that doesn't mean you just sit on your butt and don't do anything, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna go too far into preaching about that. Um, yeah, man, try everything. I really wish I was giving that advice when I was little. Um, any young person ever tell me something, even though I'm not even that old, I'm pretty much on already. I'm pretty much on. But if any young person ever get like ask for advice, try everything you can. Try that new food that you see at like Golden Corrals, right? You've never tried lobsters. Try lobsters. You've never tried all these foods. Try it. If you never played soccer in your life. You've never played tennis. You never played football. You never play any of these sports. Try it, because you never know what you're really gonna like, right? Like, is life is about knowledge, right? The amount of knowledge you can accumulate. Sorry, big word. Get the amount, So try everything, man. Because you know, I started to realize. I know, like, what is it called? What is that thing called? Like a jack of all trades. Like, I've pretty much like stuck my toe in every pond, right? I might not be able to, like, whether this is sports wise, academic wise, whatever, right? Like, I be knowing some crazy, like, some of the most randomest things, but like, I know, like, I don't know how to say it. It's like I like know a little bit of every, like, of a lot of. I know a little bit, like a little bit about a lot of things, right? So like, I could tell you about each pond, but I can't tell you what fish is in there. I can only tell you, how deep it is going in, you know, a little bit, like, like the surf, like a little bit. Has that set me up for success? A little bit. Um, I'm kind of glad that I know a little bit about a lot. Is it gonna help me 100% of the time? No. but in conversations, it makes things a little bit more interesting, right? Like, speaking of conversations, yeah, try have that conversation with no one with like the people that you never thought you ever conversate with, because those conversations are at least to me are normally some of the best conversations, or the most awkward conversations, for real. It could really be either or, right? I'm a pretty awkward guy. Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna ruminate on that too much, but you know, try new things. You see that girl, that guy walking down the street. Say hi, say hello, go talk. Am I gonna take that advice? Heck no. Um, I should practice what I preach, but I'm like, I am an old man, y'all. I'm old, but I have nothing else to talk about anymore. Hopefully, y'all have a great day, evening, morning, time sitting on the bathroom, time eating. Eating with YouTube is amazing. Have a great day, y'all. I love y'all.